Learn to run your day, not let your day run you. Early on in my career, I had a hard time with this. I'd get up in the morning when I became first self-employed and was out working and developing business. It was a little bit difficult because I wanted to do many other things, and so I thought, well, I'm not really ready to go to work yet, so I'll get these things done. And what happens is the day then starts to get away from you, and it starts to run you. There's a simple concept that I learned about how to really run your day, and that was really brought to me a couple of years ago by a good friend of mine, Jim Britt. Jim is somebody who, in the early years, actually trained Anthony Robbins. Anthony worked for him for a couple of years. Also, he was a partner with Jim Rohn. So Jim Britt was somebody who had a concept, and when I had lunch with him, I listened to what he had to say about this, and it really solved my problem. I've heard bookending your day, starting in the morning and ending at night. That's okay. That works great. Best thing for me that worked was being able to actually take your day and split it up into 15-minute increments. And for one solid week, just jot down what you're doing for every 15-minute increment of your day. The moment that you wake up in the morning, if you're brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking a shower, the time that you go to lunch, the time that you're driving to wherever you're going to an appointment or to work, the time you're spending with your children, the time you're spending on the telephone talking to people. Every 15 minutes, if you start jotting down what it is that you're doing, here's what you're going to notice. At the end of the week, you're going to notice things like I did. I noticed that my lunch appointments weren't 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour long. They were like an hour and a half long, and by the time, I maybe stopped at a bookstore along the way, or I stopped to chat with somebody along the way, they wound up turning into 2-hour time frames, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting so much time. And during the day, that's when it really occurred to me how to learn how to really run your day and not let your day run you. Because if you build your day by design, ultimately, over time, you're going to be able to build your life by design.